do think Lina, I don't know much about this newer Lina. The hero got pretty drastically changed in the 7.31 patch. So I don't know if this hero is better at skirmishing early now with the changes to Fiery Soul. We'll have to see what kind of build AMB decides to go with this game. No smokes this time around, so both teams
no
are just
smoke from either side.
They just kind of waddle up to this high ground and then put the word down.
I shall not find anything.
Neither team's first blood is particularly scary. No crazy stuns or damage output heroes in this early stage.
30 seconds to battle.
And looking at the lanes, which we talked about, like we feel like the mystery machines are very much with that draft, nearly all into their lanes. Do you feel like with this last pick, Lina, the Stratyk, like do they stand a chance with their lanes, or how do they need to approach this?
Yeah, so I mean, conventionally speaking, Lina is another counter pick to Ember Spirit, right? You're a ranged spellcaster. You can always click the Ember Spirit, and your spells will almost always connect on the Ember Spirit as well. So, in theory, definitely an A and B sided matchup. We said that last game with the Bat Rider, so we'll have to see if it actually winds up coming true.
Right now, it is actually a 2v1 in the mid as Jubei is here.
What's Jubei doing here?
He has Illuminate.
Is he just gonna illuminate him?
He is. Boom.
So he guarantees the range creep for Shaggy because he slights it. That is really interesting. I've never seen that before. He's not
gonna lock the small camp.
That is really interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. It seems so cool though, because it's really hard for Ember to secure that first range creep against Lina. So it makes a lot of sense, but I've never seen somebody do that before.
Yeah, it seems really odd in that way. As meanwhile, up top here, Raza is just getting run down here by the Boar and the Skywrath Mage.
Yeah, I had the unfortunate displeasure of playing against Tibbs Beastmaster in open qualifiers, and he more than any Beastmaster I've played against does this to the 5, where he just 6 the Boar on him with the 5, or 6 the Boar on him with the 4 hero hitting him, and it's impossible for Raza to do anything. He's just getting bullied right now. He's not dead, right? Okay, he's fine.
Yeah, it has very low health, but
no salve. So I mean, kind of sad for him right now. He's actually. Ooh, he has a fairy fire. Okay, he's making me nervous, man.
Just looking at it, it's like, is there gonna be a kill? Is there gonna be a kill? We have a quick pause. He believes this cannot be right in this game. It cannot be that he is that low health.
Yeah, but to go back briefly to what the Coddle did there with Jubei did. So he secured it, and I think he always makes these moves assuming Double King will be fine level 1 in his matchup. Right? Razor versus Sand King. Sand King's not doing anything level 1, really. He's probably the most useless level 1 hero in Dota. So Double King completely fine being solo bottom for a little bit.
Also gets the solo experience for it. I mean, that's great for him.
Yeah, he's absolutely thriving down here. He's going to get the fast boots to start. I believe Sand King started, he started Windlays on Curtain Kell, so a bit hard to get the reliable link right now.
Even a master
I shall not report you.
We have here just some tips being exchanged in good manner, saying you played very well the previous game, and the other one, yes, you played very well as well. That's exactly what those tips mean.
Is that what that means? Yes.
What else could it mean? It is a tip.
NA is always a positive.
A beacon of light.
Beacon of positivity. Okay, is he dead this time?
Uh-oh, Thana has been caught here by Double King. Thana is dead. Unless he just TP's on out and is not dead at all. Never mind.
Raza is just being relentlessly hunted. This is so
this is just mean. Is he dead? turns? No, he's dead.
And
That's
he
gonna be
will get
first blood here for Burgos.
I
And
love this gameplay that they're doing in this top lane. It makes so much sense. Tib is getting complete solo XP up here while this is happening.
it also gives a pretty free lane to the Tiny, as at the same time in the mid lane, High Shaggy is playing very, very aggressive onto Alien Mana Banana.
And these sleight of fists really start to add up on a hero like Lina. We'll be fine. They all have their bottles, so smile, the bottle regen. Here we go.
Yeah. As up top here, Rasa is back and immediately the boar onto him. Onto him.
Yeah, but like you mentioned, they are giving this Tiny a free lane. So and we saw last game what an uncontested Tiny was able to do. He just completely took over the game.
Money to burn.
The pressure will be on the Mystery Machine this game, right? It feels like to get a lead, to extend that lead, to close out the game at a certain point. Because I don't think they love their scaling this game. You know, maybe they have a different read on it than I do.
So Burgos, be a little bit careful here, but not in. Oh, no mana for the Avalanche actually there from Adrian. That's gonna be Avalanche. Is it gonna be enough damage against the Skywrath Mage? No, as Tip just turns around and goes onto Rasa there with the boar. And Burgos, oh, he's gonna get a courier.
Has been killed.
Ooh, and Rasa.
Oh.
Uh-oh, Rasa. Oh, has been caught again.
I think he's fine this time. There's no mana on Burgos.
He has a stick.
Is that I don't think it's enough. 2 charges, it's not enough.
I can't do math, so I just saw he has charges on stick.
This top lane's living on edge, Apon.
Everybody's
Living on
it.
edge.
As Adrian now getting slowed here by 2 boars, as well as the concussive shot, and Tip just running at him. Adrian taking so much damage here, not quite dead, but very much forced out of lane right now.
I love the decision to go for the early Wraith Band on Adrian, especially against Beastmaster. So much early physical damage coming out from him. Oh, that was almost super cheeky by Burgos.
Yeah.
Tried to cancel the salve.
Stuff here. And meanwhile, both mid laners are just absolutely farming as much as they possibly can in jungles, trying to get as many last hits. And Sand King actually doing very fine himself.
Yeah, they've done a really good job down here of just playing this avoid game. That does mean Double King, of course, is having a very free lane as well, but Curtain Call is absolutely getting his farm. And he's got Blink first item queued up, so I'm curious if he actually goes for that.
Now in the mid lane, there's going to be an LSA connecting onto Shaggy. It's also, you mentioned like you don't really know how that matchup goes now that Lina has been changed. Ember Spirit also got changed a little bit with how Flame Guard works. It's not as easy to take it off anymore.
That's true. He also does more damage to creeps with Sleight of Fist, so it's a lot easier to secure CS with the early levels of Sleight of Fist. What is Curtain Kel doing here? He's just here. Okay.
Okay, that's gonna be a kill onto the Skywrath Mage.
Unrequited.
That's a level 5 Sand King just walking into the mid lane. That is really bizarre. Maybe they're gonna... Nope, he's gonna TP back bottom, so just... walks mid, takes the kill. Okay,
Radiant's
sure.
top tower is under attack.
But again, I think that it's a 1k gold lead at 6 minutes. Very similar to the last game. It feels like Mystery Machine, all of their lanes going very well.
Illusion.
Gander at the net worth, yeah, that's it. Pretty much exactly as reflected. All cores slightly ahead of their counterparts. Double King now has level 6.
The surprising one is perhaps the Tiny, right? You'd maybe expect Tiny to be doing better after being given that 1v1 versus Beastmaster. But Tib doing very well in the CS department. Now level 6 at 7 minutes on Beastmaster. So Roar is online. Level 3 Boar. That's when this hero really starts to get scary.
Yeah. Really gonna become a nuisance. Now... Oh, Burgos did place this ward just after the sentry was placed. So Rasa might not be expecting there to be a ward right now.
Yeah, that's really... It's also tough because you never know if it's a Hawk vision either.
Yeah.
So you're always... When you play against... I guess they see the current Hawk, but when you play against this hero, you're like, is it a hawk? Is it a war? Like, which is it?
Is it both?
Is it? That's the true mind games. You put both.
Then you kill one of them.
It looks like they
thinking
want to
they're
try and
both
set
as
up your
mids.
AMB,
They're
though.
gonna go here with Jubei
yeah.
as well. Nice LSA there from Alien Mana Banana. Secures his retreat.
I
At
think
the same time, oh no, Raza.
I think he was dead if he got that remnant off. Just slightly slow on the reaction time.
Raza able to walk away with the Heavenly Grace.
And we are slowly starting to see the pressure build up, and I think the real
Radiant's
catalyst this
middle
game for the
tower
Mystery
is under
Machine is
attack.
going to be the Ember Spirit. So when does he
Lina
start
has
to...
a DD.
Okay.
No, there.
An interesting ward here, by the way, placed by Jubei. It's a bit deeper than you would normally expect, but it's outside the sentry range of the... You can see he put a sentry up there to check the range. It's just outside the range. If Dire was to try to deward that high ground, that's really a quaint ward.
As up top, they did use Roar onto Adrian, but of course Raza is there, has to heal, as well as the Dispel, and Adrian is going to be fine. Alien Mana Banana coming in with that DD, gets a 2-man stun. It's going to be the toss on Burgos, and Thena coming in as well from
body
downtown. Gets the blast off, and the body blocks. High Shaggy now arrives here, gets a 2-man Searing Chains. It's gonna
Oh
be
my gosh, that was so much damage!
damage with the Slide of Fizz.
Doesn't
Can he
doesn't
finish
kill
anybody
though.
off? He is going to be controlled here. Now gets another Remnant out here, and High Shaggy. The DD from the Lina is going to be enough to
Oh my
finish off
goodness.
the Ember Spirit, and all they get is the techies. Oh no. Jubei will
He
not
will get found.
TP
Blink
out.
reveal on Curtain Kill onto the Coddle. Oh, that is really brutal. Great rotation from AMB with that DD rune. Pretty much completely turning that fight. And he was so close to 2 to 3 kills, really. They
Yeah.
all lived on like a sliver of HP.
Money to burn.
But they are still looking to ramp up. Shaggy dies on the Ember, and Beastmaster dies, but he has the Helm Dom, so they're going to look to keep the pressure, keep the momentum going here on Mystery Machine, right? They have Helm Dom done on Tib. He's going to walk mid with the boars. Start pressuring this.
Have an Illu Rune. That's going to be
Oh, he
jump.
feeds away.
Big.
Okay, free
That's the
gold.
Helm Dom.
Free gold.
Nice one.
Plus 100, right? It's 100 gold with the Helm Dom. Don't mind if I do.
I'll take on.
And this is gonna where it's gonna be tough though if they aren't actually able to break any of these important tier 1s for Mystery Machine. Stratyk is going to be ecstatic.
Oh, up top there is going to be a Roar onto Tib. This time no Omni Knight around. Burgos coming in from the side, and this time they have the damage to bring down the Tiny. They forced everybody mid, and then go top and finish off Adrian.
Super heads up, they knew exactly where the Omni Knight was playing. Immediately punish onto the Tiny there. And you know, it should be mentioned, he's kind of just been doing his own thing, but you know, Double King just kind of farming away, similar to last game. Top of the net worth. This time though, he's going a much more aggressive build, right? First item BKB.
Yeah. He is not on a hero like Tiny, who's like this late game or like mid game machine. Like Racer is very good in the mid game, but can fall off very heavily. Up top, there's going to be a TP coming in from the Lina, the stun onto Tib into the follow-up LSA with the Laguna Blade. They find that kill, looking for Burgos as well, but the chain's going to be there onto Alien Mana Banana, and they find that kill. Shaggy gets that.
That's not worth it for Stratyk. They do take down the Beastmaster, but this Lina
Still
is your
lose their
highest net
power
worth
as well.
core.
Yeah.
Does not feel good. We do see the synergy between these two heroes, right? Sand King. Oh, Link, mid, Jubei.
Going on to Jubei here.
Freebie, thank
Jubei
you.
is having a tough one this game.
Yeah,
As only level 4.
he gave the tone to his Skywrath, level 7 on Burgos, so he's just a lowly level 4 Coddle.
Now-
It doesn't really matter. All he really needs is levels in Chakra Magic. He has 2 right now. He's kind of just a Chakra bot this game in a way.
And that is one thing about the keeper first pick is like pretty much every hero is a good chakra magic target. Like everybody has like some low CD nuke or stun that could be lowered as they take the mid tower. Double King approach with his presence as from the side Aina smoked up, but the smoke coming out here from
Nice
Radiant.
mine. It's gonna immediately spot out this rotation. They're
they're gonna
hawk.
wait on the high ground.
They have a hawk on the high ground, so they're gonna follow their
Reza
centaur.
is going to be slowed down. Reza is going to go down. They find the ancient stack once again, as in game number 1.
Such a
And-
smart invasion. They know the tiniest farming ancients. Adrian right now, look at him. He's like a lost dog. He's like a puppy. He's lost. He has nowhere to go.
He's sad. He's very.
He's so sad. He's just sit down here in this bottom area while he gets his ancients farmed. You can really tell though, Mystery Machine, they want to force these early engagements. They're trying to put the pedal to the metal right now.
Oh, there's going to be
the
the silence onto the Sand King here, and he's just dead. Oh, he will survive with the Heavenly Grace. He will survive a little
Sleight of
bit longer.
chains, they got
Dana.
him.
Oh, the Sleight of Fist going to be there. There's now Adrian coming in here.
Double
They
King.
blow everything onto Double King, but he's still at half health, looking to fight back here as High Shaggy just fights onto that Lina. They
no.
find 4 heroes.
Disaster for Stratyk. They even lose their Tiny. He shows up at the end there.
An absolute disaster of a fight.
And just a beautiful silence. It was all really started. He got the silence onto the Sand King there. And he
Yeah.
tried to blink in right as he got silenced. Gets slight changed. And that's the really scary thing, right? Is just how low CD they are. All enabled by this Coddle pick. So much poke, so much damage coming out from the Mystery Machine early on, and Stratyk, they're kind of just playing right into their hands. Curtain Cow. They want one of these
Epicenter
heroes.
target
Oh, the
here,
Hawk.
but the Hawk is gonna scout him. That's gonna be the Hurricane ability from the Wild Wing Ripper tip. They're gonna get gone on, looking to turn this around on the Alien Mana Banana though, as Double King has his BKB, and the Lina is going to die again. They paid
Dust.
3, 4, potentially
Course,
4
he
heroes
bought his own
for
dust.
this. Oh, get out of here, get out. Okay, he's gonna get out. So 3 heroes, but
This timing from the Mystery Machine is looking so scary right now. They're finding kills all over the map, and it's the Coddle, and it's also the Beastmaster. They have such a vision advantage because of the Hawks.
Yeah.
And then you look at the Radiant warding down here in this bottom area. By the way, they just have 2 insanely aggressive wards. They're
now
gonna.
Adrian, uh-oh.
Adrian, this is not safe for you, sir. Uh-oh,
This is not
dear.
safe for you at the moment. And Adrian, oh, there's going to be the chains. There's going to be the silence. There's it's just too easy of a kill here for the Mystery Machine.
And they
He is tanky, but just not tanky enough.
and there's no downtime because of the Coddle. They can keep refilling the mana of the Skywrath. There they go. They can just keep it rolling. They have such great wards.
That's going to be the Remnant Fort here from Shaggy. Finds the Omni Knight. Omni Knight dead. Dana found by the Axis. He puts out a sticky bomb and gets away with the blast off. Now High Shaggy. Oh, so close. Once again, like this Keeper of Light just enables this whole draft of the Mystery Machine.
Yeah, and it's really just it's a cohesive lineup. You can really feel all of the parts kind of start clicking right about now, even a little earlier into the game.
How scared are you to take this late as the Mystery Machine? Uh-oh, Alien Mana Banana.
Oh,
It's gonna get roared.
Another Hawk. How scared are you to take this late game? I'm not scared if I keep finding kills like this.
Yeah.
You know, as long as my cores are ahead. 7k gold lead right now. I don't think you're worried at all. I don't think they plan on taking this too late, but if it did, for whatever reason, I don't think they're too concerned.
And like both High Shaggy as well as Double King are just so farmed, or Kelly.
That last fight, by the way, took place on top of a Hawk. There's a nice Hawk here. I don't think they see Curtain Cal, but they do see
No.
Raza.
They see Rasa here trying to counter-initiate, finds the Skyrath Mage in return.
Misses the chains that time. Nice kill onto the, he gets the killing spree for Curtain Kell, so some nice money into the pocket.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But again, the tempo, it's not going to slow down, right? They found one kill, but you lost your tier 2 top. And what is the timing for Stratyk, right? That's really the answer, or the question we need answered. I don't know, Apon. I don't see some crazy timing coming in here for Stratyk, do you?
No, we are at 18 minutes and this Tiny doesn't have his shard.
Maybe he doesn't feel like he can afford to spend the gold on it. Like he doesn't. If he spends that 1,400 gold, he might not get to his other items in time. With how fast Mystery Machine is playing. Shaggy.
Oh, Shaggy is gonna get stunned
He
up
is
here.
silenced.
Follow-up silence. He is very tanky though. Not tanky enough if they have the damage. From the side though, Tib is approaching to get his Jubei. But this high Shaggy has been brought down. A big kill there once again, going the way of Curtain Kelly, bringing up his net worth quite a bit.
And that's a big kill because of the Ember is the catalyst for all of their kills, right? It's getting the slight chains on a hero.
They're gonna go for another smoke here, looking for Double King into the bottom area, but he has wisely backed off.
Looks like were they spotted on a wood or something?
Oh, Eric Mage.
Oh,
This is gonna be frozen.
there he goes. This we are starting to see the impact of the techies though, right? He's got that shard online. We're now 19 minutes in, so he's had it for a little bit, but now back-to-back kills that are enabled because of this blast off stun. And that is something that Shaggy is going to have to start being really careful of.
It is a very, very long silence as well. It's
Yeah, it is a 7-second silence.
and he is not going for any Yule Scepter or BKB. He wants the Sanch and Kaya.
Yeah, so off there's some really nice kills for Stratyk. They don't get the mid tower, but they secure themselves an area to play in this bottom area.
Oh, they're gonna go on to high Shaggy again. The follow-up
Is he
LSC
dead?
gonna be there. And the Laguna Blade, it's enough.
Okay. Shaggy.
Radiant's bottom
Just
tower
that's
is under
not
attack.
respecting the
deaths now.
damage. The Sand King getting it done right now. He is absolutely finding everything for his team right now. That's now pretty much back-to-back-to-back core kills in the span of 2 to 3 minutes for the side of Stratyk. I guess it wasn't core kills. They got the Sky and then Ember, 2 Ember
Radiant's
kills.
middle tower has fallen.
At the same time, though, Beastmaster and Razor have been farming. We have the Helm of the Overlord, and we soon have the Refresher Orb on the Razor.
Yeah, that does feel like what Mystery Machine's waiting for is this refresher now 900 gold off. Wait, no. Yeah, 900 gold off. I can do math. I'm a math major. I got this.
Yeah, we got
Got this.
Actually, they're not waiting on it. They're gonna go for a 5-man smoke now.
Okay.
Radiant
Shaggy.
are scattered.
Overlord is done. I don't think they want to sit back and let the Tiny farm.
Yeah. Tiny
But
has bought the shard now.
The mines scout out their movement.
They're gonna find the Omni Knight here. He gets to have the Grace off, but will not.
Not the kill they wanted. They definitely wanted to find Adrian there.
Yeah.
And now that Stratyk's gotten a couple kills under the belt, look at where the other lanes are. They're getting the top lane in, they're getting the bottom lane in, they have wards in their triangle. So these movements from Mystery Machine are less and less rewarding. They get Roche though. That would be a good.
Kelly gets the Force Strike away. They're looking to go to do Roche now here.
This would be a big reward though. Don't
Give
know.
this to Shaggy.
Radiant's top
That's what
tower
I
is
was
under
thinking
attack.
about. It doesn't look like he plans on taking it, considering he's nowhere near the pit.
The Double King is going to set one up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
Double King is going to be really scary for the next 5 minutes. Once this refresher is done, do they have the ability to kite the Razor is the real question. He's going to have double BKB as well.
double BKB and then like all of his spells doubled, plus then the Coddle Chakra magic, so
Top
even
lane?
more plasma fields. Curtain
They
Kelly.
see the sandstorm. They get the
Dust
dust.
coming out, but T-Bar strikes away, blink.
I think they're happy with just forcing him to TP.
Yeah. Yeah, they want to, like, I feel like Mr. Machine very much
Radiant's bottom
wants to
tower
force
is
this
under
game
attack.
Because of
sooner
the,
than later.
Because of those kills under the Ember, though, and Adrian actually went back for his shard, so he feels comfortable with the current tempo of the game, barring some crazy team, Mystery Machine favored team fight. He should be able to get to that Silver Edge before anything crazy goes down.
Gonna have the Refresher Orb finished on Double King. That's flying out to him now. Yes, now double Eye of the Storm, double BKB. The next team fight is going to be scary, as well as double life from the Aegis.
And you see the yellow lines drawn here on the map. They want to completely cut off Stratyk from the map. Get into their
Radiant's
triangle,
bottom
push
tower
out this
is under
bot
attack.
wave. Don't let them really farm anything is their goal. As Tiny, I mean, they're not even gonna get bottom out. They're just, the Tiny's already back in base.
Trying to farm anywhere. Goes up now.
And Shaggy will cut this bottom wave. Does have the Kaya Sanj completed, by the way. So this extra status resistance gonna make him much harder to take down.
Now, ooh, an Aeon Disc for the Skyrath Mage.
I like that a lot. I think the only thing he's died to this game is Blink Epi.
Money to burn.
Oh, and
So-
the Ember Spirit went for a Gem of Truth site and finds a DD.
Oh, they got a gem. Okay, yeah, you can really see the priority. Like, this feels like the Mystery Machine's big timing. Right, they buy a gem. They get this Aegis, they get this Refresher Orb. They really are trying to constrict Stratyk on the map right now. And it's working
gonna
for
take
the most
this
part,
tour
right?
on.
They're kind of just stuck up here in this top lane.
Forcing out a glyph. One is gonna go down. But
But
Stratyk, they're already pushing in top, so we'll have to see if they are willing to trade. Tiny, once again, he shreds through buildings.
Curious, what is Tiny aiming for? He finished a Silver Edge. He's gonna go. He has Blink queued up right now. So he's gonna look to try and get in and just kind of annihilate the backlines if he can. Lena also BKB completed with a Shadow Blade now. So double Shadow Blade on the two big cores of Stratyk.
Mystery Machine, though, they're already walking up on the high ground. Once they connect onto Double King, just some poke there.
A lot of poke damage. It's nearly half the tower.
Yeah.
Shaggy's gonna TP top to clean up the wave, but they actually did. They forced all of Stratyk back, so this is exactly what they wanted. And I do like this item from Double King, by the way. He's gonna go for Scotty. So just tank up. We talked about Scotty buyers against Tiny, very, very value, as well against Lena. Definitely seems to make a lot of sense there.
And Shaggy's still pushing out top. DD coming to an end. Aegis only up for another 50 more seconds. Do they want to take a fight? That does not look like it. It's mostly just about restricting the map, trying to get as much as possible.
Yep,
Now they're gonna go for a smoke right as Aegis is about to end.
30 seconds on it.
Radiant are
I think
scanning.
Stratyk has a pretty good idea that this is happening, though.
Yeah.
They are cowering in fear inside of their base. But I really just feel like mission accomplished, right? Mr. Machine, they've kind of effectively cut off Stratyk from most of this map. They continue to scale on Double King, but the problem is, like, it feels like the Beastmaster in particular is gonna start to fall off a little bit, right?
Yeah, he went for a BKB himself.
Okay.
I feel like once like that BKB from the Ember comes out, maybe the Scotty of the Raid is like another very strong timing here for the Mystery Machine. But Stratyk Gaming, like the Tiny is keeping up in like just farming, farming, farming. Blink Dagger or BKB for him.
Yeah, and we remember what we said. It was like they probably feel comfortable on Mystery Machine scaling if they are still if they keep finding kills. But they're kind of struggling to find anything on the map right now. Stratyk doing a great job of dodging them.
Shaggy, has the remnant up.
Silver Edge is up.
See a hit. That's
They got
the
him.
silence, and Shaggy is dead.
The techie stun once again. They're gonna save the gem.
And at
So that's
least
really
saves
good. Oh,
the gem.
wait.
Adrian.
They know he's down here. Oh, they go the
If
wrong
they get
way.
him, if he now comes in through the backlands, goes onto this cuddle, this would be massive. Actually, it's just gonna cut the creep wave.
Yeah, they went the
Now
wrong
they
way.
see
That feels
him.
so bad. Can he TP out in time?
No,
He
no
does?
TP cancel. Ooh, this
Adrian
feels
playing
really
with
bad.
his food there.
Yeah.
And this is starting to get really concerning for Mystery Machine Apon. You know, we've done all we've done is talk ad nauseum about how they were hitting their timings, they were in their stride, but
There's now
really,
the smoke coming out from the Dire. They know there's only four heroes up for the Radiant. They want to find a fight.
Blink Dagger on Adrian. He does buy that up, by the way, so he's gonna look to insta pop a hero.
Oh,
Virgo's?
Virgo's not gonna. He has an Aeon Disc, but the Aeon Disc is not gonna be good enough to save him. Just tries to
I
survive.
think they immediately bail on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the game has crawled to a stop. It's really double king?
Double King?
Oh, don't breathe.
That was very, very close.
Don't breathe, man. Don't breathe. Yeah, this game is really just slowed down to not a shocking halt, but jarring halt compared to the tempo we were playing with earlier.
Yeah, like this Mystery Machine was just kept on going and going and going until like they were able to take all the towers. They restricted the map, but then what?
And you pretty much have to at this point as Mystery Machine
Radiant's
accept
bottom tower is
that
under
you're
attack.
unable to actually force high ground, force these fights anymore, and that means they're probably going to wind up playing for next Roshan. It's a max spawn, by the way. 3 minutes, 250 on respawn. So we're going to be waiting a bit.
So you're saying they can't really force these fights anymore. So what you mean is like by just forcing a 5v5 fight, correct?
Yeah, it no longer feels like they can just run in on the Ember and just like find a kill with chains.
Yeah.
It actually feels like it's the exact opposite. Stratyk has the
Radiant's
burst
bottom
potential now
tower
to
is
kill
under
these
attack.
cores, with the Lena Tiny and the
Radiant
Sand King all
structures
being
are
able to
fortified.
dish out the damage.
Down bottom, tier 2 nearly going down, but Stratyk is going to respect the glyph and gonna backing off.
Shaggy, he actually buys up the Ion Disc, does decide to lock it this time.
Oh. This game it's
So it's a bit burdensome on on Shaggy, but I guess he'll make it work.
he'll make it work this game. Yes.
Radiant are
Ube,
scattered.
he has a 4-staff medallion.
Eh.
Tip, looking for the shard.
This is, by the way, one of the more underrated aspects of why techies seems particularly annoying right now. Right? Is the red mines are such great smoke detectors because you can just place them in areas.
Oh,
and
up top. Double
okay.
King found Curtain Kelly, but cannot follow him any further. His spider legs off cooldown now. Still looking, but doesn't find him.
Actually, give the gem to Double King for now, so because he's going to be really in the thick of these fights.
Has fallen.
But again, we're really seeing Stratyk has completely equalized the game. It feels like 4K gold at this point feels pretty
The
irrelevant.
BKB now on the Tiny. It really feels like how are they gonna kill this hero?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's I mean in our previous series we saw the other team was able to kite out Tiny's BKB. There's okay tools at this game, specifically the Primal Roar. But that's it in terms of ways to kite out BKB.
And that can be countered by the Heavenly Grace.
Yeah, you know, you're absolutely right. Yeah, I'm just watching the Sand King. He has just been such a nuisance. I love the itemization from him as well. He goes for the early Force Staff against Razor, against Skyrath, the chains. They can no longer kill him inside of a chains combination.
Also, these red mines, like, since they are never expiring, they're starting to add up as Lena is just allowed to place more and more.
Do they not expire? Oh, really?
There are a lot of red dots on this map. As Roche
You're right. They
has
don't.
respawned.
They don't expire. That is kind of crazy. You're right. They're just slowly accumulating. Also, apparently, did not know this. The proximity mines reduce your magic resistance. Do you know that?
I did.
Okay, good to know. Fine. So that's next Roche. We were pretty much waiting for that. Shard.
For the Beastmaster.
DK. There it is.
Oh no, it's not still
Radiant's
there.
bottom
Okay, it's
tower
for the
is under
Skyrath
attack.
Mage. Beastmaster bought his
His
own
shard is horrible. There's no way they're giving it to him. Surely it's Beastmaster or somebody's.
Beastmaster has his already.
I give it to. I mean, you give it to the Coddle, then you get the recall.
Yeah. As the smoke once again being detected by red mines.
It's actually so
Raza,
annoying.
though.
Like the more I think about it, they are gonna find somebody.
Raza is going to die. As Adrian going to find the TP out. Everybody else getting out of there.
I like this play from Double King. He doesn't even go to that fight. He's just farming top, trying to cut off the map because he has the Aegis. So he's trying to make it hard for Stratyk to run into this top area. AMB and Tiny though, they could kill his first life pretty easily.
Yeah, this is what they're looking to do here.
Oh,
But
he's
the
on a ward,
instant
though.
TP is coming.
Oh, Adrian, that was really scary. Yeah, the more I'm watching this techies at this point, these mines are so obnoxious. Specifically if you're trying to be aggressive. Because they pop even when you're smoked. There's really no counterplay, and they pop too fast to really kill reliably,
Radiant's
right?
courier has been killed.
Yeah, like they deal much less damage, but it's just such a nuisance to deal with.
Yeah, and DK, you can see the... Oh, hold on.
They're gonna
the
find
catch.
the Omni Knight again. That is going to be a roar used.
Oh my
as
gosh,
at the same time,
Virgo.
Skyrath Mage. He was there. He had an A on this. He exploded.
Urgos just got absolutely eviscerated. They see Adrian.
See Adrian? There's now the jump in here from the Sand King. They want to
DK.
burst down the first life of Double King. Are gonna be successful at doing that. At the same time, though, they will lose the Sand King. Double King.
That was a
Still
great
has BKB.
disengage. They got the Aegis for pretty much nothing. A Raza buyback. You do
And the
lose your
Sand
Sand King, but I mean, without the Aegis, I don't think Mystery Machine can really force anything anymore. You'll gladly take that trade if you're Stratyk.
We take a quick look at that engagement there that Double King tried to go onto Adrian, as well as High Shaggy. Shaggy has, of course, the A on this, so able to survive a little while longer, but once the engage is popped, really hard for...
And we really saw the ease at which they can take this Razor's life if they find the proper
Yeah.
engagement. It is so scary playing into this Lena Tiny right now.
They're gonna try to split push multiple lanes at a time, but it's so hard against this Tiny just clearing everything so quickly. It's gonna be a fun for stuff where Thana
They're gonna-
jumps in.
I think he's dead. Burgos
Oh, the
almost
jump
dies.
forward here by Shaggy here. Now he doesn't have an A on this guy anymore. He gets the remnant out, but the
gem.
right clicks are just too much. And the gem.
They lose the gem for that as well. Not worth it at all for Mystery Machine. Stratyk gonna
Dire's
immediately
bottom
smoke
tower
up
is under
here.
attack.
They are really struggling on the side of Mystery Machine. They just can't really find that initial engagement. Double King.
Oh, Adrian.
Oh!
That was a nearly blind blink.
They had a ward on that right side there.
They're
that
still finding Jubei.
consolation prize. Jubby Bros goes down.
Oh no.
Chubby Bros, not like this.
And it really feels like, despite the Netherlands lead, like this entire game being in favor
Radiant's
of
middle tower is under
Mystery
attack.
Machine, Stratyk Gaming, like at this point, like you kind of gotta wonder, can Mystery Machine, like what's the
Radiant's
way
middle
here for
tower
Mystery
has
Machine to
fallen.
end this game?
Yeah, well, first off, they need to hold. It looks like Stratyk might push. Okay, never mind. But you're absolutely right. It's not just ending the game. It's finding kills at this point. Like it feels like they've been hunting for kills for 20 straight minutes, and they found like 3 Omni kills. That's it.
Yes.
1 Sand King kill on that last fight. It's just.
King has a Hex, by the way.
Oh, look at this
they're
fight. There's
TPing up
rainbow
top.
TPs.
Hi, Shaggy immediately jumps forward, finds the Omni Knight again. Adrian gonna be around there.
Haste rune.
The haste rune on
Can
the
keep
Omni
going
Knight.
if he wants to, but he can't go too far from his team. And yeah, once you get to this point in Dota, you really have to favor the team with the initiation advantage, right? And we said it in the draft. The team with more stuns, more initiation is Stratyk, the Sand King, the Tiny. They can both start fights fairly reliably at that.
Still though, like with that one move from the Mystery Machine, Stratyk immediately back in their base. Like the map presence is still there in favor of Radiant. Once again, like how do they find any kills to make use of that map presence to lead into actual objective?
Yeah, you're right, and it does in Stratyk's this time bomb. Not a time bomb, but it's like you make one mistake, and the Tiny's gonna kill your entire base. So you have pretty much 0 margin of error on Mystery Machine. It's another
Gonna
smoke
go for
up.
another smoke.
Jubei.
Behind
Oh, nice
the
chains.
The 2 hero chains, the roar onto the Tiny. That's gonna be the save from Raza.
It's
and they
too
fight
late,
this
though.
now. They're gonna. Oh, Adrian, he gets the BKB TP out.
Just TP. Oh, they got him. Okay. That was such a clutch set of spells there from Omni. I thought he wasn't going to be able to get out on Tiny.
Yeah, they brought him down solo. They did use the refresh orb now onto Double King, but he is pretty far from his team. It's gonna get bursted down!
Oh no, he had BKB. He couldn't get it off.
Oh, just the perfect chain stun there from Stratyk, and with that, there is no more pushing here for the Mystery Machine.
There's, you think there's 2 dead on Stratyk, but that's just 2 supports. Now Burgos.
Yeah, they're gonna jump forward here onto Skywrath Mage. Skywrath Mage going down. Shaggy's still the poke with the Sleight of Fist are strong. The Hex coming out onto Tip, and Tip is gonna go down.
Disaster for Mystery Machine.
Beautiful.
I said you had zero margin for error, but honestly, I can't even blame Double King for making that kind of play, right? There's 2 dead on the enemy team. You're like, let's go. But just the perfect initiation there from Stratyk, chain stunning him before he gets that BKB off.
Now, there's 30 seconds without that Razor. Lina is approaching.
And this is,
Adrian
I mean, this is
approaching.
exactly what we talked about. Here comes Tiny. And not just Tiny, Lina also hits buildings very hard at this point.
Radiant's middle tower
Going to
has
be-
fallen.
And forget this Hex here on
Radiant's
this
middle
Sand
barracks
King.
are under attack.
They're gonna
Shaggy needs to be
sacrifice.
very careful.
They'll sacrifice 1 Rax. Maybe 2 actually. This is Tiny.
This is Tiny, very similar to game number 1. The Tiny just claims to
Oh my
Rax.
gosh, why does he do so much damage to buildings?
Radiant's middle barracks are
so
under
much
attack.
damage?
It's like we live in a simulation or something that you can do that much damage.
And now, like for the first time, Stratyk has the net worth lead, and they immediately take 2 sets of Rax.
Yeah,
Actually,
absolutely.
1.5. The
Fir-
range tracks. is still
First
alive.
time they've killed Double King, by the way. Like, they kill him, they get 2 sets of Rax immediately, right? Just shows you how slim of a margin of error he has. They're gonna.
Now they're looking
Oh, look
for
at
another.
Kerngan.
Going in here, misses the bar strike. The roar coming out, looking to go onto the Sand King. They find the Sand King Adrian. They have
Detection?
They have detection.
Does?
They don't have the detection. Adrian gonna get away. Raza most likely not gonna be as lucky. Gets the Guardian Angel out, and they have.
Oh, they found
Grace.
Burgos on the side now. His Shadow Blade's out.
Uh-oh, Adrian gets the BKB. Another Silver Edge trying to get away.
Gotta try and chase this. No buyback on this Omni Knight. The only hero you're scared of is the Sand King, right? He's the one that starts all of these initiations for Stratyk. So huge kill on getting him there.
Yeah. And they have a creep wave. And looking to claim a set of frags of their own. 5v3, Highshack immediately jumps above.
Does have his Aeon disc.
It's gonna get hit by the LSA. He has the Aeon disc. Gets the chains off.
Pop the
Dire's
glyph.
structures are
They could look
fortified.
for a tossback play as well. We haven't really mentioned that, but it's always a possibility when you play against Blink Tiny. They're gonna look here on Stratyk. 20 seconds on Sand King, but they are on vision.
Uh-oh, Burgos has the Aeon disc, gets the Force Staff out. And Roche is up.
Oh, this would be
Double King.
absolutely massive. 10 seconds on the Sand King. Are they gonna get here in time on Stratyk? They're smoked up.
Are scanning.
Smoked up here as they
They
scan this
don't.
out.
They do not roach quickly on the Mystery Machine. They're gonna get here
Yeah.
in plenty of time.
There's going to be Dana. He's going to get rooted
Oh, they got
up.
the
The
roar.
Force Staff away.
Where's
He's
Nazi?
already dead. The roar. Another Force Staff onto Adrian. Adrian going to get bashed up here. Trying to fight against Double King. Double King needs
Getting
to get away
kited.
from this tiny A and B. It's going to get focused down. The Hex onto Double King. Double King
They're all
will
dead,
buy
though.
back, but they all buy back on
5
Stratyk.
buybacks.
They need to get anything out of this.
5 buybacks on the side of Stratyk Gaming. Double King also buys back.
Hi Shaggy did so much damage.
They used everything they had to take down Double King there. They do get him, but he immediately buys back. And
Doesn't
now
have BKB or Refresher though.
neither does Adrian though. No BKB on the Tiny or the Lina.
They jump in here onto Double King. Double King gonna be
Hex.
hexed. Got the Force Staff. Can he get away? Another Force Staff.
Adrian, no
Double
BKB.
King is alive. They're gonna go onto the backlines. Techie's dead. And Hi Shaggy looking for more. But Adrian is waiting for him. And
does
he
have
gets the
buyback.
kill. Hi Shaggy gonna be buying back immediately
Have a
back.
roar.
And A and B is gonna get caught out here. It's gonna be stuck. Can they
Can
find
they-
the kill? He's trying to turn his around.
guy's
Double King.
alive!
Double King is alive.
Radiant's middle barracks.
And with that, they're looking for more Raza. Oh no.
Radiant's middle
Adrian,
barracks
is-
hold on.
attack.
Adrian?
He's hunting.
Oh.
He
Oh, he's
knows
looking
DK's
for
over here. He has a
something
ward.
Oh,
DK,
he's
is he gonna get
Double
him?
King, Double King. Yes. Oh, the night vision.
Wait.
The night vision.
Was that the night vision? They
didn't see him.
Oh my gosh! And now they're gonna get the Roche on Shaggy. He bought back. I cannot believe DK lived through that. Shaggy will get the Aegis.
They give Aegis to Double King, the
Okay.
Agnum Scepter, the cheese,
Oh
and a
my
full minute and a
gosh.
half without Lina.
I cannot believe that they're actually gonna win these. They're winning these late game fights. It's really on the back of the roar plus the Skywrath. They're abusing the range that Omni needs to be at in order to save his ally, right? It's a really short cast range on Heavenly Grace, and they're
Yeah, let's take
absolutely
a quick look
abusing
at
that.
this fight here again as Double King. He gets the static link onto the Lina.
They just kite this Tiny until his BKB's out, and then once it's gone,
And also, like, Ember Spirit, he has the Agnum Scepter plus Shard, so
Yeah.
whenever he gets a kill, he gets another remnant, and those remnants.
you're absolutely right. The amount of remnants you can get out in a fight, it can get into the double digits if you're not careful.
Under attack.
And now dieback Lina. So 30 seconds still on the sideline for Alien Mana Banana. What does
Yeah.
Stratyk have in their pocket?
Dire's
Okay,
middle
well that's
tower
something.
has fallen.
They have a blast off into a blink away. Sticky
Dire's
bomb.
middle barracks are
Gonna
under
lose one set of frags here.
attack. Middle barracks.
10 seconds till Lina is back. Double King.
Dire's middle barracks.
They're gonna get at least one. Lina will respawn before the second.
Tower is under attack.
They want to go for more. They lose their.
There are
creep.
0 buybacks on the side of Stratyk. So if they can find the fight, they will win the game. It's just so scary.
And they can always TP one hero back, either the Ember Spirit with the Remnant or anybody else, because Jubei has that recall from his shard.
Yeah, and they have Ember, so they just have like a million global heroes at this point. Like, doesn't even matter who you send back. It's a 23k gold lead, by the way. Just all of a sudden, just pretty much in the span of like 3 minutes. Like,
it looked so good for Stratyk. It looked so good.
They had played. It felt like they played perfect for 20 minutes, and then just one fight blows the game wide open here. That being said, they do still have a window, right? Double King, no buyback. But if they can, they kill him once, they can probably kill him twice.
Yeah. Also, Ember Spirit, no buyback.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. So it's not like the Mystery Machine is in the clear here. They're in the driver's seat, but it's a bit sketchy still.
So High Shaggy has now the 2 Sleight of Fist charges with the Chakra Magic. He's just pumping out the damage. They're looking for this bottom
Now,
lane.
one hero, by the way, we need to start keeping an eye on for their damage in these fights is the Skywrath Mage. He's now level 24, has a Hex, by the way, to boot. So his damage, he lived throughout that entire last fight. His damage is going to start adding up.
Wait, we found 5 bounty runes.
Oh.
Tip found 5 bounty runes.
Oh. I see. All right. It does feel like we may have stalled again. I don't know if they can go high ground on the Mystery Machine. It's so scary.
It is like one wrong team fight and the game like is pretty much over for either side.
Yeah, it feels like your best bet is probably to wait for buyback on Double King, as snoozer as that might sound. Yeah,
At the same time, though, it's only like you wait then on the 5 buybacks off Stratyk. Like, yes, you kind of need to wait for Double King. The Force Staff, the Hex coming out onto him, that's going to be Laguna Blade. That's a Force Staff away. He's fine.
He's fine. He's got 50 seconds on that Aegis still.
Absolutely good. Not a worry in the world.
But yeah, it does seem like you can see the problems they're going to have going high ground.
Go for a smoke.
Okay. They could look for a play into the lane with no racks. That is one possibility, right? They're gonna send the
Smoke has
boar
been
up.
given
They see
away
Adrian.
once again. Adrian, they get the Hex off onto him. Force Staff away. High Shaggy is going to go
Go
in
buyback
here.
on Sand King.
Uh-oh. Buyback on Sand King, but he is gonna get away. They force out the Guardian Angel.
That was such a clean disengage from Mystery Machine. I thought they were gonna try and dive that, but great discipline.
And Aegis is going to expire right now. He's gonna get given the cheese by the Ember. You gotta be a little bit careful on the Ember. Ember has now bought a full 9-second BKB though.
What a turn this game has taken, Apon. It's just been utter insanity for the last 5 minutes, it feels like.
For sure.
Buybacks. Buybacks? 2 minutes pretty much on everybody in the game. So they're smoking. None of them have buyback.
Level 25 on. They find the 2 heroes done here onto the Razor. The Hex coming out here onto Double King. Double King, he doesn't get anything off. He is dead, but they find the kill onto the Sand King.
Adrian is full HP, full everything though, and he's the scary one to watch out for. Now, no Razor for 2 minutes. Does have buyback in 45 seconds.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Best case scenario for Stratyk, you can force this buyback out of the Razor. That would be such a big win for them.
It was very close there for the Razor.
We're gonna go back here. This was the dive. I thought they were gonna commit right here onto the Sand King, but great discipline.
Yeah. Coming back there.
And then this 2-man burrow. Oh gosh.
That was such a clutch burrow into the Hex and the toss. So close to getting a cheese off.
BKBs in this game are not guaranteed to go off on either side. Right? You
Also,
have Roar,
Skywrath
you
just
have
bought back, just FYI.
Virgo spot back. Okay. He has 25, by the way. So plus 450 Mystic Flare damage onto the Skywrath Mage. It does
It is
2,000 damage in a full ulti on top of Veil with Ancient Seal reduction. So
It is
that's
so
a
much
lot of
damage.
damage.
It's now buybacks are back up here for everybody but the Skywrath Mage and High Shaggy, who's a little bit
There's-
short on gold.
They're smoking without their carry, by the way, here. They're going to look to find something. Still 30 seconds without Razor. Lina,
So scary.
AMB.
AMB
They see him.
breaks the smoke. There's
Gets
going to
the
be a
BKB
roar,
off.
but immediate Heavenly Grace. They're
Oh,
going to
they found
find
Tip.
Tip here. Tip going to be brought up and will be killed. He has
does have
buyback, but
buyback.
another gem
Are scattered.
into the hands of Stratyk.
A risky smoke there from Mystery Machine, going without your carry. And again, this roar is just so hard to reliably get off at this point. Raza, it feels like he's always in the right place at the right time now. Again, it's an 18k gold lead, but it's anybody's game.
It really comes down who can find the initiation and
it's
the
all
vision.
about absolutely whoever gets and it's really a BKB game of BKBs. If you can get your BKB off, you should be in a decent spot this game. They do have to go high ground into the Skywrath Mage, which does, and Kata, which does seem like a pain, huh?
Radiant structures
Yeah, as well
are
as
fortified.
like this Ember Spirit with 2 Sleight of Fist charges.
One thing they do have to be careful of, though, is if the Omni uses the Heavenly Grace, they could commit afterwards. They're gonna go
Gonna
in,
go
though.
in here. Buyback from the Beastmaster, looking for more high shaggy. Uses BKB. Adrian gonna be focused. He is gonna use his
they have a
BKB.
roar?
Trying to get out. They have the
Oh, he
roar. They
turns.
stop the TP. Adrian, they have the static link on him. The refresher or by Double King is trying
He
to
has a
fight
cheese
back.
as well.
There's going to be a cheese on him, and they find the kill onto Lina. Lina has buyback. Adrian
Epi,
trying to
coming
get
in.
out, looking
Double
to turn
King.
this around. Double King is going to die.
Double
Adrian
roar.
gonna get roared up again.
got
Buyback
him.
from Double King. They find the kill onto the Tiny. They're gonna find the hex onto the Omni Knight.
Holy, what a turnaround there from the Sand King with the epicenter. Recognizing Double King used both of his BKBs there. Instantly pops the Razor. Double King
Ooh,
buys
another
back,
Roche
and
here.
Roshan is up. Stratyk, they bought back on 3 heroes already. They have not bought back on the Tiny, which means Roshan will go to Mystery Machine.
Also, I believe the TP was stopped by this basher of Shaggy, not the roar.
What?
Oh.
Wait, does he? How did it get canceled?
I think it
Oh,
was
he's a basher. Oh yeah, he's a basher. On Shaggy. Oh my goodness. So that's 4th Roche. So Ags to the Skywrath Mages. That'll be a lot of.
Oh,
just
we see here.
Yeah, the basher. Oh my goodness, what a crazy play. And then Double King just commits double link.
Now, gonna have to go. Yeah, turn around there from Adrian, recognizing as well. Like we just finish him
Who
off.
did they give the refresher shard to? Is the question. Did they give it to Skywrath? Is it on Kata? What? Where is it? Oh, it's on Shaggy. There it is. So they give it to Shaggy.
Oh,
So they
even
have-
more remnants.
Double BKB as well for him, which will be exceedingly important. And they got the buyback out of Tiny. So that's a win condition secured here for Stratyk Gaming. Or for Mystery Machine. 36,000 net worth lead. 56 minutes in.
Is a great
Yeah.
character.
As well as we're closing in for tier 5 items, Brightside. For at 60 minutes. Are there any items that you think fundamentally changes team fights?
I think the big one, if Stratyk could get a mirror shield, would be game changing. Being able to reflect either the roar or a static link this game seems really insane. For the side of Mystery Machine,
Wouldn't Ex Machina be good? Double BKB, also
Yeah.
double A on disc for
Ex
maybe
Machina,
Razor.
not just for the double everything, but it gives like 30 armor, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So the physical damage from Stratyk would be greatly reduced.
Oh, Shaggy going in with his remnants, clearing out some mines. See the vision of the Dire. Gonna take up the high ground here. It is so scary for Stratyk. Like, if they, like... None of their heroes have buyback. Rasa due to money.
It is scary, though, still for Mystery Machine, right? They bought back on their Razor. So still CD on him. Everybody else, I believe, has it, except maybe Burgos.
He has an Aeon Disc, though. Also, Tip bought back. Tip bought back as well, the previous fight.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Completely. Yep, completely forgot about that one. We haven't talked about him much, but his double roars this game have really what has enabled Mystery Machine to be winning these fights, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is kept up in net worth very well.
Yeah, and I honestly, now that we're getting to this point, obviously it's a 40k gold lead, so you favor that team, but I think the 5 or 6 second BKB on Tiny is starting to just get too short.
Also, there's level 25 on the Coddle now. 1.2 second blinding light stun. We said they don't really have stuns. There's a stun.
Yeah, they're kind of building into stuns, right? They have the Hex now on Burgos, which they've had for a while. Double Roar. Blinding Light stun as well. There's a Basher, you know, Abyssal Blade actually on Shaggy. And it really seems like they're just fully itemizing to make sure this Tiny doesn't kill them in their BKBs, inside of his BKB. And if they can survive through the BKBs of Stratyk, then the fight is pretty easy afterwards. They have so much magic damage on the side of Mystery Machine.
Yeah.
But again, you have to go high ground at some point. Can they do it?
And it's still like the bottom lane will always be pushed in favor of Stratyk as long as they still have these 2 racks. So.
Man, this is the game has devolved.
Oh, what a game we have here! I think there is sometimes I feel like this play that you can make, like as the team that has the map presence. You wait for 60 minutes, you get your tier 5 items, and then immediately go for a fight. It would be without Aegis though.
Yeah, you'd be going without Aegis before buyback is available on Razor, right? Is buyback's 250? So you're probably waiting Aegis out, farming neutrals, and then waiting buyback. And then you can go. So the 60-minute items look like they're going to come out here. I think I think Mirror Shield on either side would be really good. Specifically for Stratyk, we talked about Ex Machina. Another one for specifically the Lina, if he got a Stygian.
Yeah,
A Stygian Desolator. Just so he just wants to sit in the back and dish out the damage.
Maybe also Ballista?
Look at the dead for Beastmaster though, you don't mind that.
Stygian Desolator, could that be good for the Razor?
I think
he needs some mobility.
I think Stygian's gonna be the Ember Spirit item. Hold on, they found the Ember. He has a Abyssal Blade.
Adrian!
They got
the Abyssal Blade! Oh no!
Adrian, what are you doing here?
He tried to farm for tier 5.
He doesn't have buyback, Game Pod, no!
He uses buyback earlier. They know he doesn't have buyback.
Is this the end? Just like that? What does Stratyk
no,
have left
how
in the
do you
tank?
hold double king? He's marching on forward. He says you don't have a Tiny. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Buyback available on the
banana.
Razor. He backpacked his Aeon disc as well, so he still has that available. But they're gonna just try and end here. They have Ags on Razor. He can refresh for a secondary one if he wants to.
Yeah.
But Book of the Dead is out with the neutral creeps. How do you hold this if you're Stratyk?
Have another 90 seconds here.
Shaggy's just gonna jump
here
in.
by Shaggy, looking onto Rasa. Roar coming out. Alien Man and Banana, he is being controlled up. Static Links trying to get away, hexed up. Another 4 stuff, he will survive for now. But that's gonna be tier 4
Ancient
down.
exposed.
Ancient is going to be exposed.
Curtain kills in the back
jumping
line,
in.
but
They find the Omni Knight, and that's going to be GG's.
Oh my gosh.
And the Mystery Machine. You know, we talked at 20 minutes. Can they take this late?